So there's no intro to this video. I'm just gonna get straight to it. Heeseung indeed has left ENHYPEN. This is my second time filming this video. The first time was earlier this morning. I think it was a little bit more emotionally raw to it. But now, I'm at a point where I'm laughing about the situation and also looking into more things right now regarding the whole Heeseung leaving ENHYPEN thing. I'm sad. I mean, there's no denying I'm sad. My mom told me to get over it, which, like, is fair. It's just a guy. This is such a parasocial relationship to be as sad as we are about this, but I don't know. Kind of comes with the territory, to be really fair. I am making this video because ENHYPEN have a lot to do with my YouTube channel. They're pretty much one of two of my alt groups, and I don't usually talk about industry things that are happening in K-pop, but this just kind of came out of left field. I'm shocked. I kind of have sat with it. It's been not a full 24 hours since the announcement has been made, but a bit has been theorized and released. We have his official announcement from B-Lift, but through the ENHYPEN Twitter and not the agency Twitter. His letter was also released, and I think the language is very sus about how he mentioned after lots of conversation with the company, and this is what they suggested, this is how we'll move forward. And it's a lot of people have said, I've heard, guys, I'm going to be talking about a lot of things that are like conspiracy, theoretical, whatever, my opinion, my thoughts. It's not going to be a very organized video. I don't know, it's what I've heard, it's what I've seen. I think this is against Heeseung's will, and if it is his will, then best of luck. I think it is the most unfortunate timing because they are 6 out of 7 years into their contract. I think if he really wanted to go solo and gain a lot more respect... Okay, let me reword that. It's not him we don't respect. I don't respect. It's the company. But I also kind of lost a little faith in him to really make anything of this solo career because, I don't know, I think it would be a lot more respectful and it would make a lot more sense if he had just not renewed his contract. And that was how we found out, rather than this fuck-ass random announcement at midnight. Like, there was no easing him out of the group. There was no phasing him out. Like, the dude just fucking left. He's gone. He doesn't exist. And this is the first time I'm actually going through a group, losing a member that I'm, like, actually invested in during a time that I'm really truly invested in them. Like, I've had a lot of close calls with groups that I had been invested in. Like, we had close calls with Felix and Hyunjin, we had a close call with Mingi, and now we don't even have, like, hiatus time with Heeseung to even go, could this be a close call? Could he be leaving? No, the man is just out. I have a theory that he did something really bad, and the company is gonna cover it up and bury him with it. Like, they're gonna bury him alive with all of whatever the fuck's gonna come out in the next few months that could possibly ruin HYBE, Heeseung, or ENHYPEN. ENHYPEN are a huge part of my channel. Like, they are the most reacted to group on my channel. Obviously, on a very superficial note, Heeseung is my bias wrecker. I make that very known on my channel, and I'm really, really sad to see him go, especially in this manner. This is just so sudden. And I'm really, really confused, and I don't know what to make of it. Like, been on Twitter all day. There are things people are saying, like, oh, Heeseung was seen, like, crashing out, throwing temper tantrums, fainting in the HYBE hallways, and I'm like, I don't know if this is true, but if it is, like, that man did not want to leave ENHYPEN. Like, there is something going on here. I don't know if this is true, but there's a letter that Jungwon had wrote that went up and then got taken down, saying that they had no idea it went out. I think that is not conspiracy. I think that is not true, but I also have no proof of that. Also the timing of everything. Like, they had just announced a merch drop for ENHYPEN World, and then, like, yesterday, and then they had retracted that statement and said, oh, there will be inevitable changes, so now the merch drop is delayed. Like, you would not announce a merch drop or tease a tour or have them sit there and say, yeah, all 7 of us, we're hoping for 10 more years, and then go back on your word the next day. Like, They're literally supposed to go to Australia this week. Like, Jake is supposed to go home with all of them, and now Heeseung's, like, out. It sounds like Heeseung's, like this is an immediate effect. Heeseung's moving out, gone, taken out of everything, no schedules, out of the dorm. I don't know. I'm talking about this now. I think I've been talking about it a lot with my mom. My mom's kind of fed up with hearing it, but now that I've been sitting on it, I feel like I can have a calmer mind walking into this, because the first video I filmed was very accusatory towards Heeseung, which is not fair. I am obviously upset with how this all went down. I think a lot of us are, but I don't think it's his fault. And if it is something he wants, then, I mean, all the better for his happiness and health. Then knock yourself out, dude. Go do what you want to do. I don't know, I sit on it more, and I can't imagine him abandoning his little brothers like this. Heeseung is the center. He is the main vocalist. He is the opener for a lot of the songs. He's kind of the backbone of ENHYPEN, musically. And I think performance-wise, he's a little bit of a backbone. So, like, I don't know. Like, this is really sudden. It's sudden, it's shocking, it's very upsetting. I'm still gonna react to ENHYPEN. Nothing changes there. I'm still gonna react to ENHYPEN. I will react to Heeseung if he ever actually does release anything solo-wise. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm sorry. I cannot believe that they can't even make it to 7 years with all 7 members, but they will start 6 years with just 6. Why couldn't he have waited a year? Why couldn't HYBE have waited a year to let him go? I really believe that, like, if this was about disagreements of musical direction, it could have waited a year. I think Heeseung did something that really pissed the company off, and that's why this is all happening the way it's happening. I don't know, maybe I'm in the denial phase. I am so sad. I've cried over it a bunch today and last night. It's stupid. Of course, this video is going to go up, like, really early on in the situation. It hasn't even been a full 24 hours since the announcement has been made. So this could age pretty poorly once it's up, and my internet footprint is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm talking about it now because it's happening now, and I have a deeper, like, investment in this, especially on the internet. If you go through my channel, like, ENHYPEN is all over it. That won't change, but it's still, it's not gonna be the same anymore, and I think that's a given. I'm sad. I'm really sad. I don't think it was deserved. I don't know what he did. Fathered a child, did drugs, went to a sex club, evade taxes. I don't know. I've only ever known members leaving because they were jailed, or they died, or because they were leaving the group to take heat off the group for their own individual scandals. Like, this is a whole new ball game for me, dudes. Just because there's a larger investment. This is a very parasocial reaction, I think. I think a lot of us, I don't know, maybe it's normal. I think if you invest a lot of time and energy into something, whatever it may be, when something like this happens, you can still grieve it, I think, on a very human level, and it not be like a big deal. I'm gonna get over it in the next day. I can promise. No, I won't promise, but I can say I'll get over it. It's gonna suck because obviously there's gonna be information that just keeps coming out and getting released, and people are gonna dig, and, like, I don't know. There's shit that's gonna be coming out for the next months, and then one day it'll all click, and then we'll all go, oh, either that makes sense or that's fucked up, or maybe it's a little bit of both. I don't know. Oh! I think I rambled a lot more in my first video, and I said a lot of things that were not fair to Heeseung or the guys. That was definitely in a more emotional state, but now that I've sat on it, these are my thoughts. And that's what I've heard. But yeah, this doesn't change the trajectory of my channel, but the feelings are different. I'm definitely super sad I didn't get into the last comeback. Had I known, I think that's the thing, is, like, had I known, it would have changed how I approached this last comeback. I probably would have gotten way more into it like I did with Romance Untold. I kind of didn't do it for Sin Vanish. I wanted to, but I lost a lot of time with it, and then I lost a lot of time with ENHYPEN because, like, it wasn't part of, like, my daily life to be invested in it, because I was focusing on life and work and bigger things, and now I'm sad. I didn't enjoy this last hurrah without knowing it was his last hurrah. I think that's another sad part, is, like, you don't know how good you have it until it's gone, and then it's like, oh, these things could like literally fall apart in seconds. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. So I cannot imagine what is going on with the rest of ENHYPEN. I can't imagine if they didn't actually know that this was happening and Heeseung didn't even know it was happening. We will never know the true story unless any of them open their mouths, but if any of them open their mouths, it's PR and it's damage control. It's not going to be like a full truth. Nobody's going to actually tell us what happened. There will never be an expose on this. We will never know, and I think that's really a really sad and not stressful, but it's an unsettling feeling knowing that he's just gone and we will never know why. He might show up again as a solo artist, but still, I don't know how serious I could take that. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And we only have HYBE to blame for it. B-Lift, HYBE, they're all the same people. It's their fault. Like, how do you do this survival show to find your ace a group and then force your ace out of it? I genuinely, at this point, right now, in this moment, 3:09 p.m., Tuesday, March 10th, in this moment, I feel like Heeseung was forced out of the group. That is my thought on this. I don't know if we'll ever revisit this topic again. I don't know if I'll ever make another video like this again. I think this is kind of just a one-off. Like, if he can come out of left field with his departure, I can come out of left field with talking about his departure. It's unfortunate. The whole situation is just unfortunate. There's no other way to look at it. There's no other way to label it. My heart hurts for all of them, individually as humans, because they're losing a whole ass big brother. That's their Hyung, and their Hyung is just gone. Jay didn't get to make it to 10 years with Heeseung. Jungwon just lost a rock, a shoulder that Heeseung promised to be. I think Jake lost a soulmate. I think Nikki lost a father figure. Sunghoon lost a best friend, and Sunwoo lost a best friend. Those are all his little brothers. Jay is now the oldest. Like, that's fucking insane. I don't know, like, I cannot see them renewing their contracts now. I really can't. And if they do, I hope that they put on paper a lot of rules and stipulations and more money. Because I've never heard of an idol pulling out of their group but staying under the same agency just to make a solo comeback. Like, why can't you do both? That's why I'm saying, guys, he did something they didn't like, and so this is how they're getting rid of him. They're gonna bury him alive with all the information that could possibly get out. I don't know. I'm sure everybody will recover. I'm sure the group will recover. You can always rebrand and rebuild, but it still sucks. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have lots to say on it other than that now. I have lots to say, obviously, but that's where all my thoughts kind of fizzle out and die. So I'm gonna edit this down now, and then I'm gonna get it out probably same day for you. And yeah, I'll just end this by saying that I think HYBE can burn.